All right, today we're going to tackle the marketing mix. It's that classic playbook that can take a really great product and turn it into a household name. We're going to break down how you take that brilliant idea of yours on its journey to success. Okay, let's just dive right in.
So, picture this. You've built something incredible, a product you really truly believe in. But here's the thing. An amazing product is just sitting in a workshop. It doesn't help anyone. The real question, the one that matters, is how do you connect it with the people who are going to absolutely love it? Well, that's exactly the challenge the marketing mix is built to solve.
You can think of your product's journey as being guided by three big questions. First, how do you price it? Second, how do you actually get it to your customers? And third, how in the world do you tell everybody about it? Answering these questions in a way that makes sense together, well, that is the absolute key to success.
Okay, first up, price. Now, this is so much more than just a number on a price tag. It's really about signaling your product's value, it's about carving out your spot in the market, and of course, it's about hitting your business goals. It's kind of like a complex puzzle, and right now, we're going to start putting those pieces together.
You see, these two pillars, pricing and distribution, they are the absolute foundation of your entire strategy for going to market. I mean, think about it. You can't really figure out where to sell your product until you've decided what it's worth, right? Price is like the very first domino you have to tip over, and it's going to influence every single decision that comes after it. So, at its core, a pricing strategy is just the logic behind your price tag. It's really this mix of art and science, trying to find that perfect balance point, that sweet spot where your customers feel like they're getting immense value and your business has the fuel it needs to grow and thrive. And to find that logic, you first got to define your goal. I mean, what's the main objective here? Are you just trying to maximize your profit? Or maybe you want to get aggressive and capture as much market share as you can. Knowing your objective lets you figure out your break-even point, and then you can pick the right strategy for the job. And you have to remember, pricing isn't some set-it-and-forget-it kind of task. The market is always changing. For example, you might use a lower penetration price to grab attention fast for a new product, or you could use competitive pricing to position yourself really strategically against your rivals. You got to be flexible. That's crucial. All right, so with the price puzzle starting to take shape, the next big challenge is building the pipeline to your customer. In marketing lingo, they call this place, but honestly, it's way more active than that. It's really about creating your entire distribution network from the ground up.
This is all about logistics, but trust me, it is so important. Are your customers going to find your product on a shelf in a store or through a slick website, or maybe through a whole network of wholesalers? If you get this wrong, an amazing product can just go completely undiscovered, and that's just a massive missed opportunity.
So, building this pipeline, it means you're making a whole series of strategic choices. You're picking your marketing channels, deciding if you want to partner up with intermediaries like retailers, and you're managing this whole logistical ballet of your supply chain. Every single decision you make here directly impacts how fast and how cheap your product reaches its final destination. And when you put all these choices together, they create your unique distribution mix. Think of it as your custom-built network of roads and highways, all designed to get your product from your hands to your customers as smoothly and efficiently as possible. Okay, so you've got a price that screams value and a pipeline to deliver it. Now it's time for the third essential P, promotion. This is the strategic playbook you're going to use to tell your product's story and communicate its value to the entire world. Your promotion mix is basically the arsenal of tools and strategies you're going to use to get your message out there. This is the point where you stop just having a product and you start creating a real conversation and a real connection around it. Now, if you zoom out, there are two main strategies here: push and pull. A push strategy is all about focusing on your partners, giving retailers incentives to stock your product and push it towards consumers. A pull strategy, on the other hand, talks directly to consumers through things like advertising, creating so much demand that it pulls the product right through the stores. And to make these strategies happen, you have this incredible toolkit. We're talking everything from classic advertising and PR to direct sales promotions and, of course, the huge world of digital and social media marketing. The real trick is picking the right tools for your specific product and your specific audience. Let's just zoom in on a modern example here, a social media campaign.
A winning campaign isn't about just posting randomly. It starts with a totally rock-solid plan. First, you set clear goals. Are you trying to build awareness or are you driving sales? Then you get laser-focused on your audience. Who are they and where do they hang out online? Only then can you start creating amazing content that really connects.
But look, a great plan is only half the battle, right? You've got to execute. This means scheduling your content, sure, but way more importantly, it means actually engaging with the community you're trying to build. You have to constantly be watching your analytics and be nimble enough to adjust your strategy on the fly. It's this non-stop loop of creating, listening, and making things better. So, we've walked through price, place, and promotion one by one. But the true power, the real magic of the marketing mix is in how these things work together as one single integrated strategy. You can see right here how each P handles a critical part of the journey. You establish value with your price, you provide access with your place, and you build awareness with your promotion. They aren't just a checklist, they're like the three legs of a stool. If one leg is weak or just a little bit out of sync, the whole thing gets wobbly and unstable. And this, right here, is the core takeaway. You just can't think of these things as separate decisions. Your price, your place, and your promotion have to be in perfect harmony to create a brand experience that's believable and compelling. A premium price product being sold in a discount store, it just feels wrong, doesn't it? Your choices have to back each other up. So we'll end with this question for you to carry with you. A great launch is one thing, but long-term success, that requires something more. Is your marketing mix, that blend of price, distribution, and promotion, is it agile enough to change and evolve with the market? Because a winning strategy isn't just about starting the journey, it's about being built to last.